Introduce yourself.
My name is Jolijn Viddelaars. I'm a textile designer. IXX Creates my design studio, and here at Dutch Design Week in TAC I present 4 different projects that came across in 4 different continents and with 4 different partners.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So what can you tell me about your project?
The project we are facing now is IXX Meets Africa, where I went to Cape Town in August last year to make textile decorations for the interior of a theater built in Langa, Cape Town, Langa Township, close to Cape Town. And what I did there was working with materials from the builder's warehouse, from waste material from industrial companies from the region, and work with the people from the township, with the locals, to make the textiles for the theater.
And you're probably originated here also from the Design Academy?
No, I graduated in 2002 in Maastricht, the Academy of Arts there. And I started working as an industrial designer, and in 2010 I started IXX, my own studio. And I started working in India, and I still work there, with Indian craftspeople. Because India has a very rich textile tradition, and in the villages they create textiles still in traditional ways. And I visit those villages since this year together with my partners, and we translate the traditional techniques into contemporary textiles. Like, for example, the shawl I'm wearing. It's wool and silk, hand woven in India by Indian artisans. So this, for example, ends up in a product, which is for the consumer or the retailer or business to business to buy. And this is just a project, no end product, but it's a project in space, in the theater. So my studio does all kinds of things that relate to textiles, co-creation, and with a social or sustainable impact on the spot. So project, product.
And probably you're a lot of time in India as well then?
Every year I'm in India, sometimes for a shorter while or for a longer while. Yeah. I hope to go again this winter for a bit of longer time. Yeah.
Oh, when it's cold. Here you go
Yes.
the round over there.
Then it's also winter in India, but winter in India is comfortable and winter in Holland is cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where do you want to be over 5 years with your studio?
With my studio. Well, the project we presented now, the new India products, I think after this week we have to talk about it, but we will have a label. So the responses are so good, and it's now 3 of us instead of just me, that we decide to make a label out of it. So I hope to have a successful label with handcrafted products from India, and besides that to do some more projects, experimental textile-related projects with my design studio.
Yeah. And you're busy with actually all sides that are interesting: entrepreneurship, design. Social base of the pyramid design.
Yes. Last year I was really busy on the entrepreneurial side, and this year it's really about design again. So I'm happy with that.
And your customers are everywhere, or?
It varies per project. Sometimes it's the consumer, it can also be a business or an organization, a stichting. So it varies per project.
Are those customers mainly situated in the Netherlands itself, or can you?
Yeah, it grows from the Netherlands. Oh. So there's always a link with the Netherlands. Yeah, they're not always based in the Netherlands. Like in Africa, for example, it was going on over there in Cape Town. But there was always a link with the Netherlands, yeah.
And basically you produce in a third world country, developing country, and you sell it or in, let's say, Netherlands.
Yeah, when there's a product involved, then it's produced in another country where I can contribute socially or sustainably, and we bring it back to Europe to sell. Yeah. Oh. But that's all also in development.
Yeah, of course.
It's also developing. Yeah.
So how do you reach new customers?
Well, the cliffhanger. So far, I think it's about being visible, and then they find you. Oh. So, like being here, showcasing what you do. Yeah. Make sure you're visible, and then people find you, the right ones.
And Visible, is that also online, or
Yeah, it's also online.
is it mainly online or also offline? Like
Both. Both. In my case, yeah, I would say both.
Yeah. Because I'm also really interested in entrepreneurial part of businesses, and I was wondering if you sell yourself, do marketing online, is it also through social media or the website, or what kind of tools do you use actually?
I am active on social media, but I'm absolutely not huge there. But I am active there, and for me, the way to go is to make it very personal and about me. Just share my own story. I started quite recently on Twitter. I am active on Facebook, but Facebook makes it very difficult to really get to the people. You know, I'm active on LinkedIn. I have a website. I have a website for my design studio. I have a website for IXX Meets India product. Not much videos yet, so perhaps I can use this one.
Yeah, it is personal.
Yeah, true.
Would you like to use more types of video for your message?
I've often heard that it's a very good medium. Yeah. So, but when you asked me if you were allowed to tape me, it's also like, oh, okay. Yeah. It's Yeah,
it's a little bit maybe at first uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I will put this on also on YouTube. Probably I will give you the link, and I hope people will see it.
Thanks.
And hopefully you can share the link itself.
I'll help you spread the word.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.